Hello and welcome to Rare Cuts Media Society, the podcast that looks at hidden media gems for your eyes only, with a golden eye and a view to a kill. With your host, as always, I'm Andrew Jagoda, your M for this episode. And of course, we've got our Q, Eric Hathorn. How are you today, Q?
Oh, I'm the Q. I do have all sorts of gadgets. So I got like another camera over here, and I got some dice for some reason. I don't know why, but I got dice for some reason, and I got a pen. So there you go.
All right.
I'm doing good though. Yeah.
And we've got our odd job, Mike Ross. How are you today?
I have so many dice.
I thought you're supposed to have a hat. Are you throwing dice these days?
I got potato chips.
Get that out of here.
Rob hasn't even been introduced yet, and he's got chips for some reason.
And our Miss Moneypenny, Rob Lachik. How are you today?
Oh, man.
That's for taking the chips out. That's what you get.
That was the best intro. I would like to be introduced that way everywhere I go.
I think he should be Miss Chippy Clippy. And then
Miss Chippy Clippy. I will say I am ready for a martini, shaken, not stirred.
All right. And with all those little hints now, we'll get right into what our mini episode is revealing. So it's well known that I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but less people know that I'm also a big James Bond fan. So since I won the holiday arc of episodes, I thought we'd take a little time to appreciate the actors that brought James Bond to life on the big screen for MGM United Artists. For those unfamiliar, that would be Sean Connery, George Lazenby, Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan, and Daniel Craig. However, this podcast is called Rare Cuts, not giant billion-dollar franchise cuts. So rather than focus on James Bond movies, which were the main vehicle for a large part of these actors' careers, we're going to focus on some of their lesser-known works, or as I like to call them, James Bond Sidecars. But it wouldn't be very fair to just let each of us pick whatever we wanted. I mean, after all, James Bond doesn't get to pick where he gets sent. So instead, we'll each be given an assignment. So in this envelope I have here, there are 6 note cards. Each one has the name of one of these James Bond actors on a number between 1 and 6. These cards were shuffled face down before receiving any of the numbers, so I have absolutely no idea what number goes with which actor. Since James Bond loves games of chance, we're each going to roll a 6-sided dice and then drop them and make weird noises.
that was me, sorry.
And then that number will be the card we each get assigned. Now, obviously, with 4 people and only 6 numbers, there's a good chance of duplicates. So in the event that 2 or more of us roll the same number, those agents will re-roll until we all have 4 unique assignments. And then I will draw the numbered cards to reveal our assigned actors. The rest is up to the agent to their pick. So I'm not going to limit anybody on what they could pick, but I will warn you that the score for theme will correspond with how relevant the pick is to that actor's involvement. So if you get George Lazenby and he's in the movie for 4 minutes, you're going to lose some points.
Gotcha.
So good luck,
If
agents.
I get Pierce Brosnan, can I pick Mrs. Doubtfire?
You could, but that rarity score is, I mean, do we do negatives yet? No.
Can we do enjoyments up to 10 then, though? Because I would really enjoy that. No.
Maybe. We'll have to talk about that later.
For sure.
Hi.
All right, agents, time to roll your dice. Everybody roll?
Yes.
I got 2.
I got 5.
Look at that.
Wow. We did.
Oh, we all got different.
Try.
No roll-offs?
Wow.
No roll-offs.
So we're gonna open the envelope now. Rob got for 1.
Let's see.
So let's see what
Pierce
number
Brosnan.
1 is.
Brosnan.
Okay, number 1, Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. Number 1.
So you
that
get
does
the
work for Rob's
most recent.
action movie stuff, right?
And
He's got some good stuff.
I got a 2. And Roger Moore. That's a good one.
Did you rig that, Andrew? No.
If I rigged it, I would have had Sean Connery.
That's what I'm still hoping for.
All right. So Eric, you had 5.
Yeah.
5 is George Lazenby.
For real.
Oh,
George
you got the dud.
I got Millhouse.
He looks like you,
And then
Poindexter.
And Mike, you got 6. Sean Connery.
I will trade you.
Mike won already.
I don't know. I'm really good at picking like the worst stuff.
I got one for you to pick, Mike. I'll give you my pick for Sean Connery.
That's okay.
So good luck, Eric. Our Q is going to have a bit of a challenge here with George Lazenby, but
it will be the rarest of all. I promise you that. Just because it's George Lazenby. So it will be the rarest of all.
George Lazenby for Eric, Sean Connery for Mike, Daniel Craig for Rob, and Roger Moore for me. Which means we get no Pierce Brosnan. Maybe next time.
Can we still watch Mrs. Doubtfire?
You can still watch
You
Mrs.
always
Doubtfire.
you watch Mrs. Doubtfire. I'll watch Remington Steele, and then we'll circle back and
So
all right, yeah. So
cuts. We apologize to Timothy Dalton and Pierce Brosnan.
I mean,
No, we don't. No, we don't.
it's fine. It's weird that those two were in the middle of the. Those two were like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like those two Bonds touch each other. I don't mean it like that.
Family show, Eric. Family show.
Ew.
In the chronology,
Ew.
those two are together, right?
True.
Yeah.
I just want to get clarification. So are we're locked in that these are films. It's not like,
I mean, you could do whatever you wanted. I don't
Okay.
know how much maybe with Sean Connery you'll find other stuff, but
So if George Lazenby has a folk record where he sings,
you could do it. You'll get
I would love that.
your rarity will be like you'll get like an extra bonus point. It'll be like a 6 out of 5.
the enjoyment will be a -6.
Yes, it will even out.
So if I choose like Knives Out, do I like automatically get an enjoyment of 5 from everyone?
But your rarity goes down to
Your
0.
rarity will be nothing.
Goes down to 0. This is true.
Yeah. All right. So I'm also going to ask a slightly off the record question because I did not prepare myself. Have we been going in the order of the score?
So we have been going in order of score. So I will be first.
Andrew goes.
Yes, I will be first. And I figured that was only fair because then, I came up with this game and I kind of sprung it on you guys. So with Roger Moore, I'm going with the movie The Wild Geese from 1978.
Oh my
More geese.
God!
More
is
geese?
it the same
More
Clear
geese?
Lake movie?
More geese.
With
More
the
geese. Yell at him to get out of here. Get Rowdy Roddy.
Oh.
Roddy
We should
Piper
have
just
stayed-
wheels in.
Old
The
man
secret
shouting
theme is
at
geese.
what did you call it, Eric?
Old man
Old
shouts
man
at cloud.
shouting at cloud energy.
Yeah, but it's old man yells at geese energy. And I guess that's what we're watching, some Roger Moore movie about geese.
Yes, and you can find it for free to watch on YouTube. And so join us here next time and watch The Wild Geese with Roger Moore and the start of our James Bond sidecar arc of episodes.